they say, hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, nigga. She know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the back bend. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take that to the bank, we focus on how many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take up as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that, we with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' script them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas trippin', they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide. Slide that I know about this when I assemble the Glock with the slide. For real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, it whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. You understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh. Turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he tryna sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east and pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side?
Yes, I
See
did.
a man reach out to God before he died?
Yes, I did.
I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile leg. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah. I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my house. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
That's right.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king in that. Angels be ready to rap, crack in the sky. Nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog. Payback is a dog.
ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in this dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish serve cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the damn by King's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a
According to God, the white man is the devil. See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white man. Need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone be. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you once, won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to wrong with step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Let your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby so below to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Cold shit.
I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, pop, pop. like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, yeah, this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
Shalom, shalom. Just say to make sure I got you. Let's see. Yeah, kind of. I hear. All right. Shalom, Israel. This is the ISBK, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Under commanding Jimmy Hunter. We've been established since 1969. Since 1969, we teach the truth according to the Bible.
That's right.
What is the truth according to the Bible? The truth is that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they're simply the greatest people to ever walk the face of the planet Earth. All right, this Tuesday night brotherhood class. If anybody got any questions, type them in the chat. Go ahead.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Is it a scripture on females getting BBLs?
Well,
Because I know that they talk about is it Exodus or Leviticus when they talk about you shouldn't mark your body, and I know that's really talking about like tattoos and stuff. But like, is it a scripture that tell females like don't? That's basically telling females like love yourself for who you are, and males, because males try to get enhancements too.
Oh,
It's a lot.
that's why. But it's a good question. I asked the question before. It is not unlawful to get a BBL
Okay.
because that's a woman want to enhance her beauty, just like makeup, weave. None of that is unlawful. Though it changes her natural look, it's not unlawful for her to want to be more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a man go and get a BBL or something like that, see, now that's that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's not gonna be a scripture to tell you that that's unlawful.
Okay.
God.
Okay. I was reading that earlier, and I just wanted to know if it well not about that too.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Most of the laws that you see from where you read it from? Exodus? Is that what you say you read it from? Most of the tattoos and all that stuff like that. A lot of those laws were made because that's what the Egyptians was doing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of laws were made directly against us practicing what Egyptians practice. So bald in your head,
Yeah, that was
tattoos.
Leviticus 19:28.
Yeah, and the biggest, all of that, a lot of that came directly from what Egyptians was doing.
Okay.
Lining up their beards, getting their heads bald. Yeah, stuff like that. That's exactly what the Egyptians was doing. So, nah, BBL is not unlawful. It's what's the word I want? It's not expedient. You know what I'm saying? But it's not unlawful. So you can get a real with a BBL. If that's about what you choose to do. Give me a second, get to it.
Okay.
You got your sword.
Class. Okay. That.
All right, tonight's class, this is Tuesday night brother class. Tonight's class gonna be on the board is a deep ditch. I think I titled it "Harlot is a deep dish." The scripture said "Whore is a deep dish." Whore, harlot, it's all interchangeable, the same thing. All right, we're gonna get into exactly how a woman becomes a whore tonight. All right, one of the many reasons we're gonna get into a little bit of history about um whoredom. You understand? And I want to do this class because it's a lot of whoredom going around. I mean, you got Travis Hunter getting getting married to a whore. You got Cardi B situation. You understand, leaving her husband and going to sleep with a man and getting pregnant by a man while she's still legally married. You know what I'm saying? So called legally married, and a white man's ass. Things like that. It's never a bad time to teach about whores because why? We fall victim to whores every single day. Every single day, man. If we didn't love whores, there would be no whores. If we didn't love, if it wasn't out in the world to be just like Sexy Red, nobody would know Sexy Red's music.
Right.
If it wasn't sisters and brothers who love women like Sexy Red, and who else make that type of music? Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
If it wasn't sisters just like Sukihana, we would know what the hell Sukihana is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna get into. I'm starting the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7. I'm gonna go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, and verse 25. And in Ecclesiastes, you do not know, Ecclesiastes is King Solomon. King Solomon was the son of David. He was given wisdom by the Most High.
Said Ecclesiastes, Lord.
Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 25. He was given wisdom by the Most High. So he was a very knowledgeable man. He was also known to even have gained this knowledge. He was known to have a lot of wives, like 700 concubines and 300 wives, something like that. He was a man who, even with all the wisdom he had himself, he fell victim to whoredom. He let whores ruin how he worshipped the Most High. He did exactly the opposite of Deuteronomy 7:3. It says, I'm gonna paraphrase. It says, yeah, go ahead. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3. Bible shot. Real quick.
Deuteronomy, chapter 7.
Verse 3. Go there. I'm gonna make sure that's what I want. Deuteronomy. That's what I want. You got it?
So, okay, let me read. Deuteronomy, 7 and 3.
Uh-huh.
You want to start with 1?
No, just start with verse 3.
Okay. Deuteronomy 7 and 3. Do not intermarry with them. Do not give your daughters to their sons, or take their daughters for your sons.
Okay, this was what the Most High was telling Israel. It says, all these other nations, don't give your daughters to their sons, and don't give their daughters to your sons. All right, and he's gonna tell you why. Keep reading.
For they will turn your children away from following me.
Is you like you reading the King James version?
Okay. Yeah, King James version.
Read that over again.
For they will turn your children away from following me to serve other gods.
No, I don't think that's King James version.
That's what I put in. God, this King James version.
Yeah, just find the King James version. You can drop that and go back to Ecclesiastes 7 and 25. 7 and 25. But that's basically what I was saying, man. Even King Solomon, with all the wisdom he had and all the knowledge that the Most High granted him, even he fell victim to loving harlots, to loving harlots, and he allowed harlots Just get Ecclesiastes. And he allowed harlots to turn his heart away from the Most High God, and he allowed them to make um, altars to their gods. He allowed them to worship their gods. He allowed all kind of wickedness just from falling for an harlot. All right, you got Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, this is kind. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, 7 to 25.
Mhm,
I applied mine heart to know and to search
mhm.
and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness.
This is he applied his mind to know. He wanted to know the reason of things, man, to seek out wisdom. He wanted to know the wickedness of folly. He wanted to know the foolishness and madness. You understand? You ever seen somebody who does foolish things? You wonder why, man, why he keep leaving his job? Why he keep doing this and doing that over and over again? Why he don't learn his lesson? He wants to know everything, man. He wants to know about why people do this. How did they do this? How to get away from doing this? He just wanted a whole lot of wisdom and understanding. Keep going.
Kind.
Hmm.
And I found more bitter than death the woman
Hmm.
whose heart is snares and nets.
He was what?
Heart is snares and nets,
He says her heart is snares and nets. Keep going.
and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Hmm. Say he found a woman more bitter than death. You understand? Whose heart is snares and nets. Why is it saying her heart is snares and nets? Go ahead.
She gonna trap you. She gonna have you in a. You gonna know because it's most of the times when you know that it's a female that ain't good for you. You be like, man. 9 times out of 10, you be like, man, I need to leave this. Even though you ain't saying girl, you saying bitch.
Uh,
But you like, man, I need to leave this behind for this long. She ain't no good for me. She gonna make me do something to her.
uh,
But yeah, you stay because you love her or you think you love her.
uh,
But she ain't showing you no love.
mhm.
She's showing you evilness. She's showing you that she'll get you 9 times out of 10, she'll have you unalive by one of her so-called brothers.
Hmm. Man, she's a snare. It's people out here, man. It's women out here that they walk around thinking of ways to trap a man day in and day out. You
She
understand?
gonna have you in jail.
Yeah, she will have you in jail. She's gonna have you get her pregnant. Soon as you get her pregnant, she's gonna go sleep with another man.
Child
She gonna
support.
put you on child support. Exactly. She gonna put you on child support, get them income taxes and all of that, man. And she's gonna get the food stamps gonna go up, and she's gonna trap you, man, so she don't have to work. It's women out here who day in and day out think about trapping a man. And it's foolish men out here who instead of courting her and getting to know the real her, instead of figuring out what's the skeletons in her closet, why does she behave this way? You understand? What's the real her? You got to know her, man. What's the name of her granny? You feel me? You have to understand her past. You don't know what she's been through. You don't know what kind of trauma she has. You don't know how she acts when she's mad. You don't know if she'll snap. You understand? You meet her in the first week and you think that she's a lovely woman and submissive and she'll let you stay with her. She'll let you stay with her, do all your laundry, cook you food, man, let you go without a job for a week. And you be kicked out of her house and homeless, man. She's thinking of ways to trap you. And there's brothers who fall for this. You can never, man, every action has a reaction. The only reason they're whores, because we love them. You understand? The only reason that you have women like Jada Pinkett out here is because you have a brother like Will Smith willing to chase after. You understand? You have a brother like Will Smith who's going to say he loves her anyway. He's gonna allow her to go and sleep with another man, ruin her damn family, and still chase after her and not want a divorce. Go ahead, what was you gonna say?
So like if I may,
Uh,
speaking about that, so like what about divorce? Like is it any reason that you could give is there any reason that you could divorce your wife?
that you could divorce your wife.
Right.
Uh, I mean, of course, if she lays with another man,
Yeah, other than fornication, is there any other reason? Just speaking on
if
that topic that we were just on.
okay, if she, the scriptures say, I'm gonna get it for you. Hold on.
I think it's Matthew 19.
I'll look for something up. Let's say, give me, hold that. Hold on. Is you finished with that? God, you was
Yeah,
finished with that. So go ahead and drop that and give me First Corinthians chapter 7. And for time's sake, we're gonna go straight to 15.
1 Corinthians 15.
Okay.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 15:1.
No, it's like First Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 15.
Oh, so like this is the book of 1 Corinthians 7:15.
Mm-hmm.
But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart.
Mm-hmm.
A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath caused us to peace.
Mm-hmm. So if the unbelieving
So like
depart, go ahead.
God has called us to peace.
Mm-hmm. So if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases. This goes for brothers and it goes for sisters. Say say a sister is in the truth. Say a sister's in the truth and a husband is in the world. And he does not believe the law, statutes, commandments. He does not give a damn about the truth. And he decides to leave this sister. And this sister is just now all on her own, a widow without a husband. You understand, for a year, maybe a few years. It says, if the unbelieving depart, let them depart. Read it again.
Okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 7:15.
Mhm.
But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases.
It says a brother or a sister is not under bondage in such cases. So that sister who was bonded to that man for as long as she lived, if that brother decides to leave her and he's in the world and he has no plans of coming back, the Most High is not holding her accountable. The Most High says she is not under bondage in such case. Go ahead.
Salaki, all right, so
Mm-hmm.
is it a time limit on that? Like, all right, so like say, all right, for instance, say if say if both people was in the truth.
Uh,
And I know right here it's saying if the sister was in the truth but the brother wasn't, or if the brother was in the truth but the sister wasn't.
uh-huh,
But say if both people are in the truth
uh-huh,
and one day that brother or that sister they decide I don't want to be with this person no more for whatever reason.
uh-huh.
Is it a time limit or is it you just can't miss with them?
Her brother or sister, if they in the truth, they'll never say that. You know what I'm saying? If they in the truth, they know they
So
gonna have
really
to
if
come
they
back.
see that person they ain't in the truth. Even if they say they in the truth, they
Leaving that person means they are leaving the truth. You know what I'm saying?
kind of.
That's exactly what that means. So I would get counsel on it because of course you're not it'd be foolish to go ahead and think that y'all divorced. So you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Right.
And then y'all just had a small argument. Y'all not talking to each other, and turn around, y'all come back on good terms. Y'all trying to communicate again. You know what I'm saying? That's not leaving. That's departing for a time. Y'all had a misunderstanding. Y'all had a argument, and y'all just had to separate for a time. That's totally different from a brother in the world of sister. Just
kicking
throwing
it to
away,
the
just throwing away their marriage and leaving the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the generals will definitely give you counsel on it. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Go ahead.
that's what you had brought up. That's what else I wanted to say. So, so it's a difference. So if you and your spouse, y'all getting into it, y'all can separate from a time as long as it's agreed, right?
Done. If y'all need that separation and let it be agreed, you understand that y'all if y'all can't function around each other at that time, something bad might happen if y'all around each other at that time, then it's nothing wrong with separating for a time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I mean y'all might have to live in separate houses. Whatever y'all gotta do to keep y'all marriage
Together.
Yeah.
And not, you know what I'm saying, not just
leave each other.
Right.
Okay. So that's stuff you gotta get counsel on. But this is the only other case that
you can
somebody that it's an official divorce.
It's fornication. So fornication can mean anything. Like she done laid with a dog or laid with a kid, had sex with another female.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So answer your question.
Kind of.
So we're gonna drop that and we're gonna go. My next scripture was I'm finna get a story on, you understand, a woman who turned into a whore, but not only did she turn into a whore, it gives you the backstory of why she did this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to explain why a lot of women do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Give me the book of Genesis, chapter 38 and verse 6. The book of Genesis, chapter 38 and verse 6. And you can read it when you get it.
This is the book of Genesis, 38 and 6. And Judah took a wife from his firstborn, whose name was Tamar.
Mm-hmm.
And Judah.
So Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. So he got a wife for his firstborn son. Her name was Tamar. All right. Judah had a son. He married his son unto this woman named Tamar. All right. Keep reading.
Verse 7. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him.
So now Judah's firstborn, who he just got married, he was wicked as hell in the sight of the Lord. The Lord seeing him as wicked, so he unalived him. All right. So now Tamar, his wife, is a widow. All right. Keep going.
Kind of. And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. Like, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is Judah's firstborn?
Is Judah's firstborn.
So who did the Lord the Lord's he unalived Judah, or did he unalive the firstborn?
He unalived
Okay.
It says, verse 7 says, and Judah's firstborn was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him.
Okay, I see it.
I see it. Now reread verse 8.
Okay. And Judah said unto Onan, Go unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother.
All right. Now, this is Judah telling Onan, his other son, to go unto thy brother's wife and marry her and raise up seed to thy brother. You know why he's doing this? Why he's telling him to do that?
So
Onan is Er's brother.
So was already grown when he got slew.
Right.
Okay. And he telling them this because didn't have no kids.
Right. So our tradition as Israelites was if your brother had a wife and got unalived, he lost his life,
Right.
and had no kids to raise.
It was up to you
Right.
to have kids by his wife
Mhm.
in honor of his name.
And raise up seed in his name. So Judah, the father, is telling Onan to do exactly that. Like go into your brother's wife and have seed for his namesake. All right, keep going.
Verse 9. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his. Shalakin. And it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife that he spilled it on the ground, least that he should give seed to his brother.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he pulled that. So he just ripped her up. You know what I'm saying? He just ripped her up instead of raising seed unto his brother. He was wicked.
Basically, he had what we'll call a guilty conscience.
No, he was wicked.
He was wicked.
He was wicked. He did not want to raise seed unto his brother. He didn't give a damn about raising it.
That's what I'm like. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just raising it. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the world, they'll be like a guilty, even though like it's saying in the scripture, like that the brother is supposed to raise up seed. Like if his brother died, his brother had a wife and his brother died, and didn't have no kids by his wife, he should have kids by his brother's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Basically,
That's what you're saying.
what I'm saying, like he had a guilty conscience, like that he felt like he was wrong for going in her.
No, that ain't what this brother had. This brother didn't want. He wanted that inheritance for himself. Remember, was the firstborn,
Right.
so he got the inheritance. He didn't give a damn about what happened to the firstborn brother. He wanted his own inheritance.
He didn't want to pay it down.
Nah, he wasn't going to raise his son up unto his brother and have him succeed what he can have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was wicked as hell for this.
Because when son would have got older, it would have automatically got passed to him.
Because if he had a guilty conscience, what he could have did?
What's that?
Could have said no.
Okay, kind of.
If he really had a guilty conscience, why you ripping her up?
Kind of.
Why you ripping her up? Why it take for you to rip up and be finna? And when it's time to finish, now you got a guilty conscience. You know what I'm saying?
So, I'll jump.
What was you gonna say?
So basically, now I'm getting a better understanding of it. So basically, that's why the Lord kept him.
Right.
Because he knew
what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. He didn't want to pass it down because it'll be in honor of his brother, and he wanted everything to be in honor of him.
Exactly what it was.
That's why the Lord kept.
Now read the next verse.
Kind on.
Verse 10.
Verse 10. And the thing which he did displeased the Lord, wherefore he slew him also. Verse 11. Then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow at thy father's house till Shelah, my son, be grown. For he said, Least
Less peradventure.
Per, per,
Adventure.
peradventure, he died also, as his brethren did. And Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house.
So now, after the Lord killed Onan too, the second brother, Judas tells the widow, go back to your father's house, live with your father, man. Go back home. Till Shalah, my son, be grown. You understand? So Shalah was his youngest child. He wasn't old enough to rear up Tamar. He had 3 children at this time. So he promised her whenever he gets a child old enough to rear her up, go to your father's house and he'll make sure that you get a husband. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Shalah, she was to go back to her father's house, live with her family, until his youngest son be grown enough to marry her. All right, keep going.
God, I think it's like verse 12.
Mhm.
And in process of time, the daughter of Shuah, Judah's wife, died.
So Judah's wife just died. You understand? Judah's wife died. The father, his wife died. Keep going.
Kind. And Judah was comforted and went up unto his
Sheep shears.
sheep shearers to Tanakh, and he and his friend Harah and
Got,
Adullamite,
got.
verse 13. And it was told Tamar, saying, behold, thy father-in-law goeth up unto Tanakh and share
To shear his sheep.
his sheep. 14.
Got, hold on. So now, so you understand where it's at. Time done passed. Judah's wife died. You understand? Judah then promised her that he would give her a husband of one of his children. He promised her that one of his sons would marry her. But at this point in time, it's been a long time since then. His kids already grown and he forgot about it. He forgot about this widow. You understand? And his wife died. Now he's going up to Timnath. Now he's going up. One of his homeboys like, man, come on, man. We can take a trip. We can take a trip so you clear your mind. You understand? And she finds out. Now she's angry because it's been so long and he has all the opportunity in the world to get her a husband. He forgot about it. He owes her a husband. He owes her a husband. He gave his word that he would give her a husband. All right. So now when she hears that where he's going, she goes looking for him. Keep going.
Okay. Well, 14.
Huh.
And she put her widow's garments out from her, and covered her with a veil, and wrapped herself, and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Tanakh. For she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife.
Mm-hmm. Shalah is who?
Shelah is the sister.
La.
I
To,
mean, it's the wife.
la. The name of the wife, the name of the sister, the widow is Tamar. Shalah is the son that Judah promised her she was going to get when he got older. When he was grown, he promised her that he would give her Shalah. All right.
Hold on. Respect it.
Uh-huh.
So, so the brother got killed for not going into tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
How did Shalai get into it? We just read.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you how it went. The firstborn, had got on her life for being wicked. Onan, the the second son had got unalived because he went into her, but he didn't get her pregnant. So after these two, he promised her Shalak. When he gets older,
Yeah, he promised to martial out.
yeah, he promised to
Okay,
martial out.
that's why I got confused.
He promised to martial out. So she already had two husbands that then got unalived by the Lord.
Right.
So he's like, all right, go back to your father's house. This is what Judah said. Judah said, go back to your father's house. I promise you, when Shalak gets older, you're going to have another husband. And she seen him. She like, well, you ain't gave me no husband yet, and Shalak is grown. He forgot about it. He ain't kept up his end of the deal. So now you're going to see what she does. Keep going. Read 14 over again.
Okay.
Mhm.
14. And she put her Salaki. And she put her widow's garments off from her and covered her with a veil and wrapped herself and sat in an open place which is by the way to knock from she saw that Salah was grown and she was not given unto him a wife.
She was not given unto him to wife. So she saw Shelah was grown, and she was given unto Shelah to be his wife. All right, go ahead.
Salaki, if I may.
Mhm.
So is this like the females that be trying to do the voodoo and the witchcraft and every time that not necessarily this, but saying this is why they keep getting the stuff that they get because the Lord might not have something for them and they trying to do witchcraft or voodoo and every time they get a husband, that husband die
Nah, they not dying because of her. It's they dying because of them.
because of what they do.
Yeah, because they weak. And she's suffering the consequences. So she's not in the wrong. So far, she hasn't been in the wrong at all. All right. Who's in the wrong right now is Judah because he promised her a husband and he didn't deliver.
Right.
So right now, what she's doing is covering herself up. She dressing different, so she wouldn't be recognizable. She trying to dress like a harlot. Nah, she finna catch Judah when he's vulnerable. His wife just died. You understand? And he's not gonna recognize who she is. Keep going.
Verse 16
Verse
and,
15.
and verse 15.
Mhm.
When Judah saw her, he thought her and Slack. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be a harlot because she had covered her face.
Judah thought this was a regular whore. All right, he couldn't tell who she is. Keep going.
Come, verse 16. And he turned unto her by the way and said, Go to, I pray thee, let me come in unto thee. For he know not that she was his daughter-in-law.
hmm
And she said, What wilt thou give me, that thou mayest come in unto me?
So he didn't know who she was. But this nigga is like, I pray thee, let me come into thee. You know what I'm saying? And she like, all right, nigga, if you want some, what you gonna give me? Keep going.
Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock. And she said, Wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it?
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 18. And he said, What pledge shall I select? What pledge shall I give thee? And she said, Thou signet, and thou bracelets, and thy staff that is in thy hand. And he gave it to her, and came in unto her, and she conceived by him.
She like, oh, give me all of that. Give me that bracelet, that signet, and that staff. You understand? This is tricking. You know what I'm saying? And like, what I gotta give you? She said exactly what she wanted. He just gave it to her and laid with her. Go ahead.
So basically, this just her being a whore.
Right now, she's being a whore on purpose because she's like, you ain't gave me no husband yet. Now she taking actions to her own hand.
So when it said so like
Uh,
so when it said that she changed her face, was it saying like she put on makeup and
mhm.
all that and she covered her face?
She covered her face. I mean, she dressed like a Harley. Think
She put on the makeup and skimpy clothes and
and covered like wore a veil over her face. Like think like you know the chick from Mortal Kombat that as soon as she pull that mask off, you know what I'm saying? Think more so like that. So she hid who she was. But Judah is in the wrong as well because why?
because he never gave her a husband to begin with.
And when he did this, he's still wrong because of why?
Because he basically made himself a homer because he just gave her what she wanted to throw her away.
Okay. Think of if this is not her, why is he wrong in this situation? He's the one laid with her.
Right.
He's the one laid with her as soon as he found
He gave her what she wanted just to throw her away.
it. Nah, he wasn't gonna throw her away. He said he was gonna keep his word, but he didn't know who she was. You know what I'm saying? He just went. He
So
said,
he wanted to keep.
But the scriptures say he thought she was a harlot. He was finna marry her any damn way. He didn't care. All right, keep going.
Coming. Um, verse 19.
hmm
And she arose and went away and laid by her veil from her and put on the garments of her widowhood. Verse 20. And Judah sent the kid by the hand of his friends, the Adullamite, to receive his pledge from the woman's hand. He found her not.
All right, so he was looking for her. Keep going.
21, verse 21. Then he asked the man of that place, saying, where is the harlot that was openly by the wayside? And they said, there is no harlot in this place.
They looking. They looking for her. They like, man, we ain't seen no whores over here. I mean, shit, we wish there was some whores over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't seen no harlots in this place. Yeah, I'm ad but that's basically they saying like we haven't seen a harlot in this place because what he's doing right now is exactly what he said he was gonna do. You finna give her that pledge, send the kids, give her that pledge, and make it official. Get whatever she want, she was gonna be his wife. All right, keep going.
Verse 22. And he returned to Judah and said, I cannot find her. And also the man of the place said that there was no harlot in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 23. And Judah said, let her take it to her, lest we be shamed. Behold, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her. Verse 24. And it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, tomorrow thy daughter-in-law has have played the harlot, and also, behold, she is with child by whoredom. And Judah said, bring her forth and let her be burnt.
Just like niggas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know that this was his child. He didn't know. Well, all he knew was she was supposed to still be a widow. And out of nowhere, she ends up pregnant. So she lay with somebody and she didn't get married. You understand? She doesn't have an husband.
Right. Wasn't nobody able to bring no good, like how we said it, the white sheep's back.
The white sheep, the white sheep is gone because she already had a couple husbands, but nobody paid a dowry, any of that. You know what I'm saying? The white sheep is that's been gone. But Yeah, he was like, let her be burnt because she played the whore. Keep going.
Verse 25. When she brought forth, she sent to her father-in-law, saying, by the man who these are, I with child. And she said, discern, I pray thee, whose are those? The signet and bracelets and staff. Verse 26. And Judah acknowledged them and said, she hath been more righteous than I, because that I give her not to Shelah,
Mm-hmm.
my son, and he knew her again no more.
Mm-hmm. And so after she had told him, I'm the one that you gave all of this to. That was me you laid with that night. He was like, she had been more righteous than I, because I did not give her to Salah, my son. He didn't keep his word. You understand? She was not right for doing this, but she was more righteous than him because he did not keep his word to get her a husband. Go ahead.
Salaki, if I may, what does Salah mean?
Salah. That's the name of the son. Mhm. You remember? He said it says because that I gave her not to Shelah my son. Earlier it said he was supposed to give her to Shelah once he got older, once he was grown.
The one that was pregnant with the son. The one, let me rephrase it. So the one, the one that he gave the bracelets and stuff to,
That's tomorrow.
tomorrow he's supposed to give to Shelah.
Yeah.
He wasn't even supposed to sleep with her.
No. She was supposed to have a husband. And she was like, this nigga still ain't gave me no husband.
So she got there and put it on to herself like, I'm finna get me a husband, even if he don't accept me as his husband. I'm finna get a son out of him, or I'm finna get something out of him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she laid the groundwork. No, she was not right for that. But he said,
she made a point that he got stuck with.
yeah. God. Now that's it on that. Man, I thought I would have more time. I might do a part two to this, but that's pretty much the class. I'm gonna end it. You got any more questions about anything?
A lot.
Nah, kind of. You understand what just happened?
Kind of, kind of.
Kind. So this is just a story about a sister that lost. And think about sisters in the world. You understand who lost their husbands, who lost their first love, who lost somebody to the streets. Every time they look at you or they stand up to the dish, you wonder what's she thinking about. She could be thinking about her past. You know what I'm saying? The love of her life she lost. Just like Jada, I always think about Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You have to think. You have to remember. I mean, you have to actually court these women and figure out they damage. You know what I'm saying? And don't just get married to a sister. That's why they always want to trap some damn body. Cause they done been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters done been through a lot. Not making it right.
I mean, no.
Right? And a lot of things that they done been through is because of another brother.
Right.
So what do they try to do? Hurt another brother.
Right.
The world beat them down so much, all they know is to hurt a man. You know what I'm saying? What was you gonna say?
Like, you basically said what I was gonna say.
Kind. So you understand? Every action has a reaction. Just like if we stop loving whores, you seen what happened when he loved the whore. She became a whore. You know what I'm saying? He thought she was straight up hard. And look what he done did.
I fucked around and gave the one that he was supposed, he done got the one pregnant that he was supposed to give to
Right. To his son.
Right.
And she had to go through all of that with him for good.
Damn. So she was. I do have a question.
Okay.
So she was supposed to wait. Was she already grown?
She was already grown, and she had
And she had to wait for a kid to be grown.
Yes, till
So
she get her husband.
wouldn't it be? I know this is biblical times, but like what we, you know, wouldn't that be like kind of not paraphernalia?
We don't know how young the brother was, and we don't know how old the sister was. But she lost both of her husbands when she was young.
Right.
We don't know how old he was. You know what I'm saying?
He could have been around the same age.
But if both of them was grown, it's not. That's not what it is.
Okay.
You understand? It's a lot of arranged marriages that happened 3,000 years ago. She was a widow and she had to wait all that time.
Sound like a long time.
It's a long time. You know what I'm saying? However long it was too long. It was more than she was promised. You know what I'm saying? So he had been grown for a long time to where she's like, she got to get her husband or she got to get back at Judah.
Right.
Well, that's it. You got any more questions? I'm gonna go wrap the class. I might do another. I might do another one of these. I might do another one of these. I got a whole lot more scriptures on this, but I think it's too wild for now. With that, this is ASPK, Israelite Schools Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out in 1 West, under 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Hanna. We've been established since 1969. Since 1969, to the truth according to the Bible. All right, this was Tuesday night brotherhood class, and that's my time. Shalom.